It's easier to forgive a friend. It's harder to forgive a family member.
Hi guys,
Hey guys,
welcome to our channel.
welcome guys, welcome.
If it's your first time here, please like, subscribe, comment,
Yes, and share.
share.
Yes.
I'm Lolu.
And my name is Lebo.
Thank you guys for joining us.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Today's topic is one that's very touchy for both of us, and I think with any other person, it would be a very touchy subject. We are talking about forgiveness. Are you ready?
Having to forgive someone, I am more than ready to talk about it.
Okay, so
Let's
what
get
would
into
you
it.
say? What would you say forgiveness is?
Forgiveness for me is letting go of whatever you feel inside, of whatever a person ever did to you. That's making you uskaba sharp, man.
Nah.
You know, letting go, releasing it. You know, yeah, that's forgiveness for me. What's
I
forgiveness?
completely agree with you. With forgiveness, the one thing that's very important to realize is that when you forgive someone, you're doing it for yourself more than you're doing it for the other person.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean when you forgive someone, that person is not wrong in what they did. It doesn't mean that you're an idiot for letting go. It's actually about you, and it's about your peace more than it is about the other person. My aunt was actually saying, I just remembered this now.
Yeah.
It's like drinking poison.
And expecting the other person to die.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what unforgiveness is. So we need to forgive and let go. So I would like to know, when do you feel that someone deserves to be forgiven? Or when you need to forgive, actually.
Yeah, it's what you said now, that this thing eats you and you alone, you know. So there's this saying that says, I don't know if you know Zulu. It says
Hit me.
umenzi uyakhohlwa kodwa umenziwa akakhohlwa. So the menzi, the person that did something to you,
They
usha,
forget.
umnandi.
Yeah.
And when now you're the one who's bitter.
The
Or
victim.
every time you're like, guys, this person, you know.
Girl.
So I feel that's the time you start to realize that no, I need to forgive them, not only for this person to be okay or whatever you think it is, but for you, you know.
Yes.
As much as it is hard, but you need to forgive. This is for you, for your well-being. Yeah.
I completely agree. I feel you need to forgive someone when it starts immediately, actually, when someone has done you wrong, when someone has said things that aren't okay. You need to release that person, because with forgiveness or unforgiveness, actually, it builds up, and it becomes and it becomes a heart issue as well. And once it's difficult to let go. So immediately when it hits you, okay, wait, but what this person just did to me is not okay. You know, you need to start working on forgiving that person, because it's definitely not something that happens overnight.
Yeah.
You need to work on it, pray about it. So when you see what this person did is not okay, that's when you should start working towards forgiving that person.
Yeah.
Okay, so our next question: do you think that it's advisable to have the person that did you wrong, to have them close?
No. No.
If it's someone you live with?
Guys, you can okay, for me, this is for me. I can never ever be close with someone that has done something that is very hurtful, you know. For me to be saying I forgive you. For me personally, it means that you did something very hurtful. Some things are very small, they minor. It's like whatever. There's some things where like you need to speak to God and speak to your heart and be like, whatever can do, I'm letting go. I'm forgiving this person. But then there needs to be a distance. It doesn't mean that when I've forgiven you, we're still friends. We're still going to be the same. We are not going to be the same.
Yeah.
But I've forgiven you. Cool
100.
We're cool. We're just not going to be close or even as close as before. And
so for me, when it comes to having people close again, I think we need to weigh certain offenses, they're different levels, where sometimes it takes longer because what that person did to you or whatever is deeper. So if you've done something to me that's not that deep but it requires forgiveness, then I think we can be close again. But highly sometimes people hurt you and you can see this person, I have forgiven them and they deserve to be forgiven, and it's someone that has shown their remorse and I'm really, really sorry. Then I think that's when I can forgive you and allow you to come back into my life. But there's some people that do things and then they continue and and you can show them what you did was wrong and they won't accept it, they won't take accountability for their wrongdoings. Then that's when I cut you off. I will love you from I'll love you from far. And sometimes, but you don't, not even love, but I see you. I see you. I love you with that brotherly love from the Bible, but nothing more than that. Okay, and then so next question. This one's gonna be touchy. So, which situation have you been in where you felt it was very difficult to forgive that person?
It's easier to forgive a friend. It's harder to forgive a family member. So I was in a situation whereby I had to learn. Not had to learn, I'm learning to forgive a family member. So, guys.
I think also with family, you don't expect family members
you can expect a stranger to
a friend. You're like, okay, but when it's family, it's
you guys,
it hits you
that's where you're like, not everyone is for you, regardless
blood or not.
Not everyone is for you, and you need to draw the line. I still love the person, not love. I still,
you see me
from a distance. We okay, we cool. I'm not sure if I have forgiven the person. I'm still learning to forgive the person, because as I said, I think it's better if you come to me and tell me that, you know what, Lebohang, I do understand that I did this and this and that to you and it hurt you and you're not okay with it. I'm asking for forgiveness. And if a person is continuing with life as if nothing happened, wants to be high and be family members again and be cool as if nothing happened, I've got a problem with that, guys. It is still the toughest thing
what happened?
I ever have to do. So this person, I think I was doing my first year. This person did things,
not just one thing.
So I was doing my first year and I think I was back the side for holidays. So this other time I'm chilling with my mom. My mom gets a text from this person and this person is like, ha ha ha. Ooh, like an old person saying ha ha ha. Nonana go tlo fella kae ngwana ha patui ngwanes.
At home.
So and then she went on to explain I heard that Lebohang ona le ngwana, and actually oskolong haskolong udula le monna wherever she stayed. So ubua maka ntso jetsa batho maka go ngwana haskolong. We know ditaba tsa Lebohang. That is not the point. That's okay. You can talk about that, whatever makes you happy. What hurt me the most is that we had people renting in our yard, and she came and she was like to this lady that was renting in my yard that she knocked. She doesn't know the lady. She's like, okay, like exactly as I'm telling you. She's like, okay, that's what the lady said. And this lady, because this lady has like a baby boy, it's like, no, no, I've heard that Lebo onalingwana and she went on. And this lady's like, oh guys, I don't know anything about that. Remember that even though a person stays here, you've got that privacy. You understand. So if you have something if you have something against me, or you heard something, you need to come here.
Yes.
You can't go talk to a stranger about me, whether it's true or not. You can't do that.
What is she saying about your family?
I was shocked. First of all, how do people take you? If you are saying this is my family, what is that person thinking of you? You know, and how can you talk about me? We are that close. You know, I'm a very I can say reserved person, you know. So in order for you to know me, you need to be very close to me. So if someone from a distance says something about me because you don't know me, it's very easy for you to believe it, you know. So I was really hurt. I was like, there, guys, I can't. Even today, like when I think of it, guys, it's like Njani, you know, Njani, and you're spreading this thing baton, like you're spreading every person. Why? What's the intention? How did you even start a rumor like that? What's going on in your mind? Like, guys, and understand
what are you getting from it?
You know, Kuteni, that's where I got to understand that there's some abanya bantu. I don't want to say the word. I don't want to
just say it, because
abanya bantu ba ruthless. They find pleasure in breaking other people.
Yes.
If you say something bad about me, right, and someone else believes it, it makes you happy. Do you understand? Are you even right in your head? Guys, guys, Jani, how? And the other thing is that I was very close like this with the son. Why didn't the son say, Haibo, I was with this person all this time? When I come home, I'm with this person. Why isn't the son saying, but I didn't see anything. I've never seen this person pregnant. Why? You like your mom as well.
Wow. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
I was so disappointed. I was broken, and for the mere fact that you're going around spreading this rumor and people don't know me and people believe it, you know. And my mom used to say, if it's a rumor, it shouldn't break you. Regardless, guys, it breaks you.
And it's painful because it's coming from someone that you love, someone you thought cared about you, and especially Motamo Holo at that. It's like really competing with the child.
Why, guys? I know. and you know, I'm still trying to understand. I don't understand. I don't understand how. What happened with you, girl?
I think for me, the most difficult situation I've been in when I had to forgive someone, it was having to forgive my dad. Not only my dad, man, because there are a lot of people that were against me that hurt me a lot. Like when my family members found out that I was pregnant, a lot of true colors came out. You actually find out that people are really not for you, that say that claim that they are for you. Everyone was just like, oh, bang, dropped me like a hot potato. I heard a lot of things that they were saying about me, and it was painful, man. It was very painful. And so because they don't know that I know the things that they said about me, and yeah, and I've heard too many things that were painful. And my mom would also speak to me, so and so said this, please, I'm telling you just so that we bear hand. Yeah, you're aware this person, how this person speaks about you, yet they are close to you, so you need to maybe keep your distance. So a lot of people just showed you're like, we don't really care that much about you. And one person that like it was really difficult to forgive was my dad, because he legit cut me off, not financially, but completely walked out of my life right there and then. I remember when we had to go for damages, my mom invite so that, I mean, he's my dad, and he told my mom, I want nothing to do with her and her child. Never contact me regarding Loiso and her child, ever. And that was it. This one time I texted him, and I really needed money for transport. I texted him, transport. And then okay, but it was a back and forth, and he actually answered the phone very like joyfully, because he thought that it was my little sister, because our voices sound the same on the phone. So he's like, Baba, how are you? Yeah, mood wa change at same time. And then Han sendela the money, the reference Bazakes Bazawani Eri stepfather.
That's so extreme.
Katota. Like wow, but yeah, Muntu Are stepfather. Wow, like have I hurt you that much that you have disowned me? Steve Pasame. So that really hurt me, because we were so close. Like he used to tell people, I'm his favorite. I know you shouldn't have your favorite child. Yeah, but he used to tell people that I'm his favorite child. Yeah, until Kispata Joe. So after a while, it really injured this thing. Yeah, my dad and everyone. I had a lot of difficulty dealing with unforgiveness. So this one time I was actually watching a message, Miles Monroe, about the keys to the kingdom, or something like the kingdom keys or something like that. And one thing that he spoke about was forgiveness, an unforgiving heart. So it's difficult to receive anything from the Lord when you yourself cannot forgive. And the Lord's Prayer says that, Lord, forgive us as we forgive those who forgive, as we forgive those who trespass against us, who sin against us, So, how am I asking God for forgiveness when I can't
forgive?
And I was finding it so difficult to forgive them. And guys, I don't want to lie. During that period, my things were going south one way. Like, I would put so much effort in my academics, in my everything that I was doing, but nothing was aligning until I learned that principle about forgiving. It's extremely important to forgive in order for you to have peace, in order for your things to come right, and for your sake, for the relationship. Because when you're not forgiving, also Waban utshwere face
Yeah.
pele ha ke face and you can't
receive.
thank
Yeah.
you. Waban so yeah, it was difficult, but I am still learning.
Yeah.
It's not a, like she was saying, it's a process. You need to learn
to forgive.
And batho ba tla o leka jo. Ba tla o leka. Ba tla o leka.
But again, I think it's part of growing. It's part of growing. Some of the things just make you stronger, because sometimes you're doing things to show a person
So also forgiveness and forgiving people, it's a sign of emotional maturity as well. Not to hold grudges. It's a sign you're emotionally mature, you can let go, and you value your peace more than anything. Now with me right now, I have someone and I don't kwatela for no reason. Like
what did I do?
Yeah, and sometimes when you speak to people, for me, emotional maturity is you coming to me and telling me, I don't like how you spoke to me.
Yeah.
And then I can see, okay, what I did was wrong. I'm really sorry. I won't do it again.
Yeah.
But when you decide to just, that's when I see, okay, no, it's fine. And I see, the problem is not with me. Emotional intelligence, actually. So, I want to know, have you been in a situation where you've had to ask for forgiveness? And receiving forgiveness?
Yes, guys, it's similar to what you told me. There was actually someone back then. No, I think I wasn't in. I was not into dating back then. Even not even ngwana, like next nanako. I've got time for anything else but not dating. And this guy, guys, genuinely loved me. He loved me. Yo, the guy loved me, and like not because of anything wrong with him, but I wasn't ready, and I hurt him so much by telling him, listen. I think the other thing is that I by us communicating, it looked promising. It looked promising that okay, you're gonna be mine and we're gonna have a relationship. And then eventually I was like, listen, I am not there. I am, and he was shattered. You can see that it was one of those people battling, like very focused, that wants a stable relationship. They're working hard and he was very hurt. I still remember he deleted everything. WhatsApp, he did not delete me, he deleted WhatsApp, he deleted
social
Facebook,
media.
You understand? And I feel like I need just okay, it's probably over and he hates me and but I still feel like
you need to ask
I had to say I'm sorry. I had to say, listen,
if you're watching,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm laughing, yes, but I am genuinely sorry for that, because he was very hurt. He was shattered. But I hope you good wherever you are.
No. I was in a similar situation where I had to where I hurt someone, and unintentionally so, because I was also hurting. I had just gotten out of a situation that hurt me badly, like shattered me. Guys, kilala hetega to points where you don't know up from down, you don't know who you are.
Right.
Girl, how we man, you're still trying to find yourself. So this person, we met and we started a relationship, and I actually thought getting into another relationship would make me feel better. I knew it was wrong, but and I reassured this person, oh, no, I'm ready. But this one time, and this is long ago, this one time, and I'm like, do you actually like this person? You know, you can love someone, but liking is something else, because it would, I don't know, it would come to me liking hoba around that person and what's but I actually saw no, I don't. I'm still I'm still thinking about my past. And you know, it's a situation where I hadn't healed. My wounds were still very fresh actually. I ended up bleeding on this person. When I ended up hurting this person more than I had been hurt in my previous situation. And to this day, guys, and it's something that I pray about a lot. I pray how this person moves on and he finds someone that's gonna love them the way that he deserves to be loved, because I still feel that I was never going to be ready to be in a relationship with that person. I just forced things. And you know that thing, hurt people. Yeah. It is so true, guys. And I hurt this person, unintentionally. My whole focus was on finding myself, or I need to go back to the person that I was. But I had to accept her. I'll never get that girl back. I need to now be the person that's stronger and has healed from this situation, and also being mindful of other people. So I've asked for my forgiveness, but I just need to move on from the wrong that I have done. Yeah. So what's your advice regarding forgiveness?
With me, when it comes to forgiveness, it's something I'm still praying about, you know, because I feel like I would never do this to you. Why would you do it to me? You know? So that's why it's very hard, guys. It's very hard to forgive. I can pray and say, wait again, I'm fine inside now. I can now forgive this person, and I have forgiven this person. But whenever I see this person, this thing comes back again. You once did this, you know? So I don't have that much advice when it comes to forgiveness. But what I'd like to tell people is that forgiving a person is actually a relief to you. It's all about you more than anyone else, because that person is fine. You are the one that's hurt. You are the one that's bitter. And it also becomes a problem with trusting other people, you know. Let's just try to forgive, as hard as it is. Pray about it, meditate, forgive, guys. Let's forgive people. Let's forgive people, but to is gonna deal with these people. And I'm not saying that you should pray. I don't think it's even right to say, wait again, Mudimu, deal with this person. I feel like, I don't know. Just
right.
Pray. Pray for you to be able to forgive this person in order for you to move on. The rest,
leave it to God.
The rest, honestly.
My advice would be, when it comes to forgiveness, my advice would be for you to try to forgive. I think it's very important to be the bigger person, not for the other person, but for yourself. I believe we go through the things that we go through, not for ourselves, for other people as well that are walking in our the same paths that we are walking on. It's easy, and as someone that is in a situation, when you learn from someone else, guys, you can do it. You can forgive this person. You can move on. What they did to you, but so give yourself time to forgive this person. Your forgiveness, guys, it's all about you, not the other person. It's all about you and finding your peace and finding your happiness again. Like being vengeful, you're not gonna get anything back from it. I know
but some people find pleasure
then
some people find pleasure.
You need some self-introspection as well. It also says something about your character as well. Yes, you know, because it is painful for you to go through something and then you want someone else to feel it, but what are you gaining from it? Is that going to make you be the person? Are you going to be the person that you were before it happened? Are you going to get your youth back? Are you going to get how?
Rich.
Are you getting richer from actually causing another person pain and getting your vengeance? Because trust me, once you get your revenge, what happened to me, I'll have peace. It's a lie, because once you do whatever they did to you, you'll never find peace. You will never find peace. If you do, it says a little something about you.
Yeah.
So it's very important, guys, to forgive someone. Trust that God will fight for you. In the word of God, God says, I will avenge you. God is vengeful, and God sees these things. He sees our tears, guys. Something. It's so important to go closer and get closer to God, because He's the only one God is the only one that knows exactly what you need. So work on your relationship with God, guys. That's the first thing. Seek your advice from Him first before you make any moves. I have a friend that actually I got I don't know how to put it, but I was attacked last year, and my one friend keeps on saying, and I'm like, and then
what happened?
And then what? You know, no, they have to pay for what they did. And whatever happened to me in the presence of my friend, and she's the one that's like pushing it. But what are we gonna gain from it? Are we gonna forget what happened? Because to this day, I still remember every day without a fail. There are times every day, you know, so it won't change it in any way. I think the only satisfaction I would have is to just completely forget and just move on. I know I won't forget completely, but just to move on and just have times where at least let me think about it once a month, not every day, because it's torture. And that person right now, he's living his best life, but then this is my life. So in conclusion,
guys, life is very short to be better. You can't be a better person and be okay with it. It's not right. You know, if you see that you have wronged someone, directly, indirectly, it doesn't cost a single cent to say, Lebo, I'm sorry. Loiso, I'm sorry. You know, let's make a world a better stay. Some people can't move on because of the things that happened in the past. You know, some people can't do things because they are afraid that the past will repeat itself. You understand? So let's try by all means, guys. Sibe ngabantu abaright. Sibe ngabantu abaxolelayo. Umuntu xa ecela uxolo umxolele. You know, and yeah. Me to you guys. Thank you, love.
Thanks, Lexa. Yeah. I think you said it all. Guys, let's just learn to forgive and move on with our lives. The forgetting part is difficult, but let us move on and let us, achieve more in life through this, going through your pains and stuff. They actually build you, and you become so much more stronger from the things that have happened in your past. So learn to forgive.
They push you.
Yes, learn to forgive others and forgive yourself as well for your past. It's so important to get over self-condemnation, because we condemn ourselves.
Yeah.
And we're always crucifying ourselves for the things that we have done in our past, but we need to learn to move on. Forgive yourself.
Never
you're a
Never.
good person. No, don't listen to other people. Listen to yourself. You know that you're a good person. You know that you don't deserve ill treatment. You know, so strive for the best, guys. And haneka wena, guys.
Be selfish.
Wait,
Be selfish.
you need to protect yourself. Choosing friends, the boyfriend, the girlfriend, the guys. Discernment. Pray about it. Okay.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
So, guys, enkosi cool for watching. Thank you so much for the subscribers again. Thank you so much for the likes. Please don't forget to comment on our topic today. We'll love you guys.
We'd like to engage, so please comment. Let's talk about this.
As I said, we read each and every comment. Bye, loves. We love you.